Hello, I'm Joan Meyer. The Bridges to Health Home and Community-Based Waiver Program, also known as B2H, is designed to support children in their homes and communities. B2H serves children in foster care or Division of Juvenile Justice and Opportunities for Youth Community Services Supervision who've been diagnosed with serious emotional disturbance, developmental disabilities, and/or medical fragility. Once enrolled in B2H services, a child may continue to receive services even after discharge from foster care through age 21 as long as they are otherwise eligible. In this video, we'll be exploring the details of the Bridges to Health program. The video features an introduction and 6 chapters. This is Chapter 4, What are the services and how are they implemented? Part 1, Healthcare Integration. The purpose of this chapter is to help you better understand the B2H program services offered so that you can better inform parents and caregivers and help them understand the benefits of the B2H program. You'll also be able to help parents and caregivers recognize how their support is important in the provision of necessary services. We'll begin with the service of healthcare integration. Here to help us understand more about B2H and how it works is Isha Hines. Ms. Hines is currently employed at a healthcare integration agency. She has more than 10 years' experience in the child welfare field, working in group homes and as a foster care case planner. Isha, thanks for joining us today. Every child enrolled in B2H receives healthcare integration services. All other services are offered in an a la carte fashion based on the needs and strengths of the child's family, and the caregivers. Isha, provide us with a little more information about healthcare integration.
Sure. The healthcare integration service is provided by healthcare integrators. The healthcare integrators are employed by healthcare integration agencies. The role of the healthcare integration agency is to manage the initial comprehensive assessment and reassessment processes, the results of which are designed to identify the healthcare needs of the child and family and develop an individualized health plan.
Isha, can you give us an example of a healthcare integration agency?
Sure. The healthcare integration agencies are case planning agencies that are licensed to provide foster care services in New York State. In addition, they have all demonstrated the ability to provide specialized health care. Also, all the healthcare integrators who are employed by the healthcare integration agencies have all demonstrated different aspects or have worked in different aspects of the child welfare field or foster care.
Now, is the healthcare integrator the same as the case planner?
No. Though the role of the healthcare integrator is similar to that of a case planner, their functions are different. The healthcare integrator is responsible for coordinating and initiating services for the family, while the case planners are actually employed by the case planning agencies and usually are responsible for the overall welfare of the child while they're in foster care.
So would you view the HCI and the case planner as basically as part of a team?
Yes. Their roles are different, distinct and different. However, their goals are the same, and in order to achieve these goals, they must work as a team.
Okay. The healthcare integrator also develops and updates the child's B2H plan for services, or individualized health plan. Isha, what are the elements that the healthcare integrator needs to consider when developing that individualized health plan for the child?
Okay, when developing the individualized health plan, the healthcare integrator must include information from the appropriate caregivers, professionals, and other individuals in the child's life, which could be additional family members or caregivers. The healthcare integrator wants to make sure that they develop a plan that's going to promote the successful functioning of the child within the community and in the home, as well as identifying how B2H services or new B2H services can assist the services that are already being provided by foster care.
What are the other responsibilities of the healthcare integrator once that individualized health plan has been developed?
The healthcare integrator wants to make sure that they link the family and child to the services and supports that have been identified in the individualized health plan. They want to make sure that they monitor and observe the services, making sure that the waiver service providers do as what has been indicated in the individualized health plan. And they want to monitor these as far as the goals that have been outlined by the medical consenter and the child, which will be outlined in a detailed service plan. Also, the healthcare integrator will chair and schedule team meetings, update the Bridges to Health case record, and update information and connections.
What is a team meeting, and how does that differ from a service plan review?
Okay, usually the service plan review focuses more on the permanency of the child. In this case, a team meeting is called by the healthcare integrator in which the discussion will surround the child individualized health plan. At a team meeting, usually it's the healthcare integrator, an informed waiver service provider, and the medical consenter, who is the person responsible to making any changes or updates to the child's individualized health plan. At the team meeting, the healthcare integrators would like to see a representative from the local district of social services, ACS, or a representative from the Division of Juvenile Justice and Opportunities for Youth. In addition, we encourage a representative from the case planning agency to also attend the meetings, because this will continue to foster the communication between the healthcare integration agency and the case planning agency.
Now, you mentioned connections a little while ago. Will the HCI have a role in the child's case in connections?
Yes, once a child is enrolled in Bridges to Health, the healthcare integrator will be assigned a role in connections by someone from ACS or from the local district of social services. And once again, this is to foster the communication between the healthcare integration agency and the case planning agency.
And how does that healthcare integrator stabilize the environment for the child and the child's family or caregiver?
Well, since the role of the healthcare integrator is to intercede or advocate on behalf of the child, they will make sure that they establish good rapport with the waiver service provider and the families. So that's one of the roles.
Okay. Well, Isha, thanks for being with us. That brings us to the end of Chapter 4, What are the Services and How are they Implemented? Part 1, Healthcare Integration. In Part 2 of Chapter 4, What are the Services and How are they Implemented? We'll take a look at crisis avoidance, management and training, immediate crisis response, intensive in-home supports and services, crisis respite, and planned respite.